Hey, bro, if you have a question, raise your hand. We'll bring you into the room. First question comes from Amanda Hajar from Knicks Digital.
Coach, just what you saw difference the first half to the second half, and where you saw things kind of take a turn.
It was the second quarter. You know, normally our bench is a big plus for us, and we lost an 11-point lead very quickly. We didn't challenge shots the way we should have, and they got going. And then it's hard to turn them off once they get going.
Mark Berman, New York Post.
Hey, Tom, what went into your decision to keep Alfred and Barrett off the court for most of that fourth quarter?
We were in such a hole. You're trying to find a way out, and those guys started to make a run, and so that was basically it. You know, I wanted to see where it would go once it got to 10, and but it didn't go anywhere. So,
Bruce Beck.
Tom, do you feel you lacked the energy and spirit in the second half there?
pardon?
Do you feel you lacked the energy and the spirit in the second half?
Yeah, well, I didn't. And they played really well, and I want to give them credit. But we didn't make shots, and we allowed that to impact us in a lot of other areas. But our defense wasn't good. It wasn't good right from the start. We were just trading buckets. I think the start of the game, they scored 5 or 6 times in a row right off the bat. And when you do that, it's going to be a long night. That's got to be our calling card.
Ian Bagley, SNY.
Tom, sometimes you say, if you kind of let up with your daily work and start to get excited about success, that's when you get knocked down in this league. Did you feel like that was the case at all for your team tonight?
Not necessarily, because actually they've worked the way they're practicing has been good, but also like we have to adjust during the course of a game, and when a team starts making shots like they did, you have to look at the containment of the ball, the appropriate help. Are we moving on the flight of the ball, and are we challenging shots correctly? And if you let a guy get going in this league, the guy makes 2 or 3 shots in a row, it's going to be tough. And I felt like we didn't have our normal awareness, and that's been one of the strong suits of the team. So we have to learn from it, and then we have to get ready for the next one. But for the most part, I think the way our guys have approached it has been very good.
Steve Popper, Newsday.
Hey, Tom, as good as that bench backcourt has been the last couple of games, when you see the 2 for 22 tonight, did it look like good shots to you? And also, do you think that kind of shooting had something to do with the defense sort of, shoulders down and lagging?
Yeah, and our turnovers hurt us as well. So we wanted to get the ball moving side to side more than we did. We didn't do that. We wanted to play off the catch more. And so we have to adjust during the course of the game. And then I thought, we had some open opportunities. When you're open, you got to shoot. If you don't shoot, then you end up taking a contested shot. That's not good either. So we got to get the movement going, player movement, ball movement, and then be ready to shoot. Shot preparation is huge in this league.
Mike Vorkanoff, The Athletic.
Hey, Tom. RJ played 27 minutes tonight, and his minutes have been down the last 6 or so games compared to how much you were playing him earlier. Is that account of what you're seeing from him, or just more depth that you like?
Well, the depth is good. It's a plus. But, you get into games like tonight, and it's more you're just searching. You're getting a hole like we were, then you're trying to find anything that can get you going. And so the group that was out there got going a little bit, but if ideally you'd like to be playing from the lead. And the thing that was the challenge is I thought the starters got us off to a decent start. The defense wasn't good, but the offense was very good to start the game. And we have an 11-point lead, and it dissipated very quickly. And then we're scrambling the whole second half. So.
Mark Berman.
Yeah, with 3 days off, I mean, is that, you love to practice. I mean, in retrospect, is a good 3 days for you now to see what you could do to correct everything?
Yeah, well, I mean, you just take it day by day. We've had a tough schedule in terms of travel, so this is a chance for us to gather, take a look at exactly where we are, work on the things that we need to work on, and then we got to be ready for Minnesota.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
Hi, everyone. Immanuel quickly is here. If you have a question, please raise your hand and I'll bring you into the room. Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey, Emmanuel, obviously a tough shooting night for you. What what can you say happened out there?
Individually for me, I try not to just base my game off shooting. You work hard and do whatever you can do, but at the end of the day, you just try to do what you can do to help your team win. I don't feel like individually I didn't do that. Together we could have, as a team, we could have been better. Orlando's a great team. You got to give them credit. They're a team that's, just like us, scratching and fighting to, try to make the playoffs. So, individually, you just look in the mirror and move on to the next game and just try to be better next game.
Mark Berman, New York Post.
Hey, Emmanuel, it looked, also like Orlando may have out hustled you guys on some occasions. Do you think like maybe after a 3-game winning streak that maybe a little bit of the fire was not there tonight?
You could say that a little bit. I don't question our team's toughness. We wanted to go out and execute a game plan. I feel like we did a little bit, but not all the way how we wanted to, as far as knowing their personnel and things like that. Like you said, our energy probably wasn't up to where Orlando's was, and like I said earlier, you give them credit. They're a great team. They came out and played. They made plays. They played hard, and you just got to give Orlando a lot of credit.
Steve Popper, Newsday.
Emmanuel, you and Derek have been so good together. And tonight, when you guys are struggling, is it something you guys did wrong, or just shots not falling? Was it just one of these nights?
We'll go back and look at the film. Obviously, I didn't shoot well. I don't know if he shot well or not. But like I said, you try not to base your game off making shots, missing shots. That's something that, like I said, you work hard and you put the work in and you come out and just play. But things like energy, defense, togetherness, toughness, that's things that you can control on a night-to-night basis, and that was one of the things or a couple of things that I feel like we didn't do as a group. We just got to try to, come out and do better next time.
Thank you, Emmanuel.
Did you just feel it was one of those nights where, a little bit of a letdown, or what did you say?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it was a good opportunity for us, and we just didn't have it for whatever reason it might be. So, you just kind of chalk it up and look at the film, see how we can correct it, and we got a good one on what is it, Sunday? Sunday we play a good one on Sunday to get. So, just gotta move on.
Ian Bagley, SNY.
Julius, when you were out there, did you notice anything about the perimeter defense that allowed Orlando to get going?
I mean, we knew coming in that Terrence was a key component of the game, and then learned before the game that Fournier was playing. So, those are two guys that they played through that are huge parts of their teams, and they came out and they were hot. As a team, everything that we've done all year, we've defended guys as a team. So we just had to get better. Have to have a better awareness of what we need to do, and like I said, we just didn't have it tonight. So we got to come back and be better next game.
Mark Berman, New York Post.
Is this the sort of night where you might miss Mitchell Robinson with what he does on both ends of the court with the pressure he puts on?
Definitely. I mean, we're gonna miss Mitch regardless. But we did a good job on Vucevic. He didn't shoot the ball well. Obviously, he's a great player and he's been hot. But we did a good job on Vucevic. Just as a team, we didn't defend well. We didn't help each other out, and we can be better. We relied on our defense, and we've shown all year that we're a great defensive team. So we just gotta be better next game.
Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey, Julius, for most of the season, it was you and RJ as like the 1-2 punch. RJ's minutes have gone down a little bit. He's not playing as like he was earlier in the season. Is it important for you to help him get going?
Yeah, I can do that. I can definitely do a better job of helping him out, keeping his confidence up. You know, he's a confident kid. He always stays confident. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things as a young player. You just got to keep learning, keep growing, see what you can do better, and I'll help him out as well. Obviously, being a leader of the team, so I'll help him out. But he'll be fine. I mean, he'll be fine.
Thank you, Julius.